I recently got back some cards that I sent off for grading, and I wanted to share the grades with you guys in this video. So the stuff that I sent are 4 different One Piece cards and 2 Pokemon ones, but I want to share them with you guys because these cards are from like different very iconic moments in my own journey of like creating content for the One Piece card game. So I sent 4 One Piece card game cards off for grading, and these 4 are, first of all, the Nami alternate art from OP01. Then we have the flagship top 8 chopper, which I didn't win but I bought because this one is quite important moment from when I bought it, which I'll talk about more a little bit. I sent the SP for UTA that we pulled in the OP05 case opening, and lastly, to commemorate my 7k subscribers stream that we did for OP02, I submitted the Manga Ace. So we're gonna find out what grades we got in this video. Hopefully they get good ones. Usually One Piece card game cards do grade really well, but we'll never know. And whatever it is, we'll just take a look and we'll talk about the cards for a little bit. It's just gonna be a little bit of show and tell. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so here are my graded slabs. Now, I know the results for the Pokemon one, but I've not seen the One Piece ones. I actually had my wife arrange them in like descending order. So I believe it's Uta, Nami, Chopper, as well as Ace for the order of these cards, but we'll take a look at that later. I just want to share with you guys this one. So the first one is actually a really cute illustration of Uyama's Pikachu. Now this is a Japanese vending machine promo, and surprisingly I thought it would get a better grade, but it got a PSA 2 because of course, if you guys don't know what grading entails, if you're new to TCG collecting in general, usually what they'll do is they'll take a look at the centering of the card, so top and bottom, left and right, as well as the centering at the back as well. They will take a look at the edges of the card to see if there's any like scratches or any white marks, whitening. Then they will look at the surface of the card, because sometimes you can't really tell, but there might be little scratches on the surface issues. And then lastly, they'll take a look at the corner. So for example, for this card in particular, if you take a look at this corner right here, you can see a little bit of whitening, you can see a little of edge wear, and which is why I think it got a 2. There are also, if I point my light a little bit right over here, I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but essentially there are little creases along the bottom. This is a very old card that I picked up from eBay, but I love the artwork and I wanted to send it in just so I can have it slapped up and just take a look and admire it from afar. But this is Uyama's Pikachu, just a really cute one. I only sent 2 Pokemon cards. Speaking of which, the second one is this beautiful promo of Beauty Looking Back. This is my favorite Pikachu promo outside of the Mario Pikachu ones, as well as the Scream promo. Like anything that's based on historical artwork, I really like, and this is one of them. Based off the Beauty Looking Back painting that was done in the woodblock printing style back in the olden days of Japan's history. I thought it was really cool, and it got a Gem 10. So I'm really happy about this one. So just a little bit about the Pokemon. Now let's get into the One Piece stuff. I'm gonna do the whole YouTube thing where they cover the grade, and then we'll just talk about it before we reveal it. This is the UTA SP from OP05. You can take a look right over there. I really like the artwork of this card, and if I do the light thing a little bit, you can see the different textures on the card. I think this is a beautiful looking SP, one of my favorites. And the back, when I pulled it, like the back of it looks really clean and centered, and there wasn't any like issues. But I understand with like really high textured cards like this, scratches may be a thing. But the reason why I sent this for grading is because I love Ado, the singer. I've been really listening to a lot of the soundtrack, and yeah, because of that alone, I wanted an Uta card that is graded. And this is a Gem 10. Let's go. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, I mean, One Piece Japanese cards usually do have really good quality, so they tend to like pass the threshold of a really high grade. But I'm glad this got a PSA 10. First of hopefully many of from this pile. So let's take a look at the next one. Let's cover this up. Okay, there we go. Oh, so here is another waifu card. This is the Nami alternate art from OP01. I think this Nami card is one of the more sought after like alternate arts. Yes, there are other Nami alternate arts and there's more promos coming out, but I still really like how this Nami looks like. I mean, it is one of the first chase waifu cards of OP01, and it looked quite clean to me. Like the back isn't really like super of OC or anything, and it just looked quite clean, as you can see, like the corners and everything. I can do like a closer look, and it was yeah, I opened this up, this alternate art, when I opened up a box of it of OPO1 with a friend of mine, and I was at his place just kind of whacking packs, and suddenly like, oh shoot, we got the Nami. So this was a really nice surprise, and hopefully we got, okay, Gem 10, let's go. Okay, so that's really awesome. Like we got 2 10s off the bat. I mean, like for the One Piece cards, 3 in total. But yeah, it's Nami, so definitely adding it to the PC. Hoping that I can send a Miss All Sunday AA. I don't have one yet, but I will pick one up soon. So then maybe I can have a Nico Robin, you know, specifically Nico Robin one. I'm gonna put it right over here. We'll take a look at the last 2 created cards. So short video, just talking about the created stuff. All right, so this is the flagship top 8 chopper. So I didn't win a top 8 at any flagship. I've never made it to top 8 at any flagship that I played, just because, you know, the players in Singapore, they're really good. But this I actually bought at the first Singapore Championship event, because it was to kind of commemorate the first time that myself and Noah actually got to cast a One Piece card game tournament. So I wanted to, you know, I've always wanted to cast like card games or do casting in general, and to kind of commemorate that as my first ever time that I did it. I actually bought this off a player or at that tournament itself, just so you know, like it's a little treat yourself. And I paid a little bit extra for it because it wasn't really like, there wasn't any reprint, but they have since like released it for like top 32 at the Grand Asia Open in Singapore. So the price has gone down significantly, but still I have no regrets purchasing this card. I love this chopper, and it's also on my background. So and this got a Gem 10. Let's go. All right, so that's great. I mean, this is, I don't think it's, I'm going to put the prices up on screen so you guys can follow along as well. But I think this is a significant card. Lovely looking promo. I just love the artwork on this, and because it signified like a really important milestone in, you know, the whole journey of creating content for One Piece card game. I thought it'd be nice to commemorate it with this card in particular. And so I'm really glad that I got a Gem in 10. And yeah, the last one is, I would say, the most important card in my collection right now, because this card was, well, we kind of pulled it ourselves. It is the Manga Ace. What a beautiful card right here. Let it focus a little bit. So if you don't know, I did a live stream opening up a case of OPO2 to celebrate reaching 7,000 subscribers, and at the same time, you know, celebrating the release of OPO2. And in that case opening, I actually pulled the Manga Ace live on stream, and it was such a great moment. And I think outside of it being a valuable manga rare, it does have some significance to me, in the form of like, this is a, like right now I'm at, I think, 16,000 subscribers, which is still an insane number for me. But for the fact that I actually got this when we hit 7,000 for the first time, it's still really mind-blowing. And yeah, this is a card that I don't think I will ever sell, because 7,000 subscribers, 7 cost, 7,000 power. It's just meant to be. And this card, I mean, usually the manga rares tend to be quite clean, and yeah, I don't think that there's anything particularly wrong with it. So hoping for the best. And we got a, okay, sorry, Gem in 10, baby. Let's go. Okay, so that's great. So out of all the 4 One Piece cards that we sent to PSA, we actually got all 4 PSA 10s. And luckily, 1 Pikachu that's PSA 10 and 1 that's PSA 2. So yeah, for the One Piece stuff, they great. They great. Yeah. And I'm really happy to add this to the personal collection. I don't think I'm selling any of these outside of the Nami. I'm not sure if I want to keep it around for like long-term hold, because, you know, I'm not a huge Nami fan. I just sent it because it's Nami. But for the rest of the cards, especially this Manga Ace, it's going to stay in my collection for a long time. I don't think I'm ever going to sell this Ace unless like I somehow really need the cash. But for the meantime, it's going to stay in my collection. I chose PSA because I love how it looks like because Ace is red, white, and black. And the PSA label is red, white, and black. And I think like the kind of color matching in this regard, like really does stand out for Manga Ace specifically, and the rest because it's just for convenience factor. I just want to send them to the same place. But there you go, that's just my graded card return, just a little haul. I am going to send another batch. I'm not sure what cards to pick out from the current collection to send it over for grading. I am still looking for the Gear 5 Manga Rare Luffy as well as the signed Oda card. Eventually those will make it their way into my collection, just when I have the money, and as well as if I'm lucky enough to ever open them, if I'm ever opening up OPO5 anyway. But let me know what cards from the collection should I send next, from what you've seen during the openings. Any particular standout cards? Should I grade my alternate art leaders? I'm very hesitant to grade leaders because I want to play with them, and it's kind of weird to have this and then like swing like that. But let me know what you think. What should I send next for grading? Which ones do you think will be really great? Should I send the UTA one to match with this? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But thank you so much guys for watching this video. Just wanted to share the graded return, and yeah, really happy with the grade. I can't complain. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy grading and happy collecting, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.